sure if you can hear me. Hopefully the wind's not blowing in the microphone. Just out on a little toilet walk, and then I am taking these puppies to the dog training daycare. But yeah, it's cold and windy again. Puppies are dropped off. I forgot to take my breakfast out. Not that I'm that hungry anyway. So I think while I am up, I'm actually going to go and get started in that guest room. And I'm going to grab my breakfast out of the fridge so we can acclimatise and not be so cold. Am I the only one, or are there other people like me that don't like the fridge cold? Even fruit, I don't like it really cold. So the dogs were quite excited to go in, which is good. Again, they weren't impressed when I left, but hopefully they'll have a good day. We'll see. Hopefully they'll get a bit more training today. I think last week, the last fortnight was just like get them used to being with the dogs. And I said, it's so good. I said, well, they're not so good. We're out on a walk when they're seeing the dog when they're on a lead. It's a different, obviously a very different environment. So let's hope they've a bit improved, because we had an incident this morning. They spotted a beautiful big husky coming across the little bridge before I saw it. So once they saw it, I couldn't calm them down and move them away. And I went full on feral mode, but half feral, let's say. I know when I'm going to get rid of this cough. Anyway, I think, I'm going to go and get started. And just sort of plod along. It'll be a good day to be in that back room, because of that. Obviously, it's not a huge room, and to be working and tidying and sorting with the dogs, it gets a little bit chaotic. So that'll be good not to have them here and to do that today. And I think Kevin's going to help moving some things out. In between, again, he's going to do some of his tinkering with his laser work, I think, as well. So hopefully we'll get a bit of stuff done today. It'd be nice to get stuff done today. Tomorrow, maybe that Sunday, actually have a proper day off. I've got Mum and Dad coming for lunch now tomorrow on a Saturday. So, and I've offered to make lunch tomorrow, so I need to check a recipe actually. I just offered to make a pumpkin pasta bake, because that's very simple and easy. But she goes, I also like the pumpkin pasta bake, but I'll make a healthy version, but she means a creamy version. But we do have that vegan cream in the fridge, so maybe I've got to find the recipe. It's a lot more fiddly, because you've got to cook the pumpkin on the stove and mash it down. So it's quite different, but I'll see if I can do that for her, since she's put in a request for that one. Try and film bits. I don't know what I've captured them, but Kevin has removed all his stuff from this room. So I'm trying, obviously I've got kind of two things to do. I want to set it up better for me all the time, and also set it up so it's easy to move things out. When we have guests, like the suitcases, we will take out and put them in there. I want to have at least a couple of shelves cleared there. Obviously, guests, if they're coming for longer, we can make big arrangements, but I think for Leanne not coming for, they're coming for 2 nights, or Christy comes for a couple of nights. If I have 2 or 3 shelves free there, would be fine. So I don't think I need to worry up a cupboard. I think I can use that. I'm not sure what I'm going to use that for, because I don't probably really need it. We've already emptied one of those bags, and obviously I'm selling the rest of those things, but just gradually. So I don't know whether to put things that are listed for sale in those, or find a tub. And that way the tub would be probably easier. But I don't have the tubs at the moment, but I could go and find tubs, use what I have, and then buy some more from IKEA. I might try that. I might see how many tubs it's going to take to put all the stuff I have listed. That way I could sort of separate people's things, a bit like my stuff, mum's stuff, Kevin's stuff. And that way when I'm going to find something that has sold, it should be a bit easier. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can find 3 big tubs, and then they should fit in quite fine. I'm pretty sure they'll fit in that cupboard because they're the same as what Kevin's got, and they fit in his room. Yeah, and it's the same as in that other cupboard there where I put the Christmas stuff, so that should be fine. I think that'll be a good thing. So let me go and do that. I also made myself a tea in my keep cup, so I've got to have it through here without having to worry about it spilling. See what I'm doing. My biggest thing is, how long do I keep clothes for? I guess wintry things, if I don't sell them on Depop this year, then I donate them, I guess. And donate places I don't really want them until next winter. But if anyone has any advice on selling clothes secondhand, let me know. Like, I just don't know whether it's worth how long to keep things for, basically, I guess. Do I just leave them there on Depop for infinite time? I wouldn't leave them for infinite time, but should I give them a year? Do I give them a couple of months? I don't really know. Maybe I just limit to selling to these 3 tubs that are just pretty full. There's a little bit more room. But then we don't already have to start getting rid of some things. Maybe that's what I should do though. Because I do have some more things on a list. Decisions. Any advice is appreciated. Sure where to put the stuff that I've still got to sell. I don't really have a tub for it. Just trying to think. I could use a bag, I guess, maybe would work. I've also got a big basket. Maybe my basket would be a good thing. I don't really have a use for it. I was just going to stick it in here with a blanket or something in it, because it's a beautiful woven basket. Can you see it there on the floor? It's a beautiful basket. I've got a couple of different sizes in it. But I used to use that as my laundry basket, but I don't use that here. Because I've only got to bring it up the hallway. with our old house, I had to sort of come through the whole house and outside. So maybe I could just use that for things that I'm waiting to list. That might work. I mean, I think I'll just leave them up there for now. These I can stack in the other room. Or I could stack in here once the suitcases come out. Things are falling down. No, I might do that for now. I'll put all the things that I haven't listed yet that I'm waiting to list in that basket. And that keeps at least that neat and tidy. I'll just keep going. I have to try on my summer clothes. I'm kind of a bit about trying them on because I have a funny feeling things aren't going to fit. Even this tops, it fits. It's all right, but you can see it's showing a bit more bra now than it used to. Anyway, and most of my clothes from last summer, I've lost at least 15 kilos since then, which is like 35, I don't know how many pounds, but quite a bit. Substantial number of sizes, probably 2 sizes, or at least a good size in the clothing that I wear that sort of covers 2 sizes. All right, stop talking. I could also put these tubs, they could go down there too. It's just a Whole Foods bag that's really nice. We don't use it, I don't need it, but like it's a really nice bag. But I have another one that we use for holidays, so I don't quite know what to do with it. I just don't kind of want to, well, it might be handy sometime. I probably should stick with the other one. And this is a bag I do use if we're going like overnight. It's a good overnight bag. I'm going to take all my stuff in that one bag. Oh, you'll fit like that actually. Let's see if I do that up. So this is stuff I need to deal with. Stuff that sort of, I took those light bulbs through to Kevin. He goes, oh, I was looking for one of them. I could have used it the other day. I said, well, this has all just been sitting here since we moved. It was kind of stuff that didn't have a home for, and it's like, ugh. I thought it just got shoved in the cupboard. Now, the time has come. What I'm going to do is set this room up for long term, and then I'll be able to just, next weekend, pull the things out, because how I want it to work. But I can just reach in and grab this, grab my tubs, the suitcases, and pop them in the other room. So yeah, let's do that. I think that will make more sense, rather than making a mess in that room as well and having empty shelves and stuff in here. Okay. I'll do that, and then I'm going to go and sit and have my breakfast and another cup of tea. I'm going to have to move you though, because you're sitting on one of the tubs. May as well clean this mirror while we're here. All of 5 seconds. Done.
Good boy. Good. Yep. Good. Good. Yes. Down. Good. Yes. Good boy. Yes. Good. Good boy, Coda. Yes, good job. Yes. Good. Good boy. Get it. Coda, come. Good. Good job, buddy. Yes. Ready? Get it. Ah, you missed it. Ready? Get it. Coda, come. Good. Yes. Ready? Get it. Coda, come. Good. Yes. Good boy. Yes. Good. Yes. Up. Down. Good. Yes. Break. Good boy. Go. Yes.
My break ended up being a little bit longer than planned. I spent it stopped for about an hour, and it's almost 2 hours. I got a bit sidetracked doing stuff, and I have been up and done a few things, and then got sidetracked my jigsaw puzzle, which I shouldn't have even looked at yet. Cameron said I should, but anyway, I want to get this room sorted. We're underway. I'm going to try and deal with the rest of the mess here, and then I've got a bit of ironing to do. I need to try on some clothes, and then we can do the outside tomorrow or the next day. The veranda, we need to clean these windows too. But that's a Kevin and me job. I'm not doing it by myself. I did it by myself once before, and it's very hard work by yourself, much easier with someone else to help you. It would also be an easier job to do today without the dogs, but we'll see. Kevin's not feeling the greatest today, but he is managing to get bits done. I think he's about to head to Officeworks to pick up something. I'm not sure what he's picking up, but I think he's about to head to Officeworks to pick up something that he needs, I guess. I didn't ask the details, so I don't know. So yeah, let's try and finish this area. I've just got like here, along there, and just a few things left on the bed. So not much really, that will get done in a few minutes. I'm loving this room so much without the clothesline here and the clothes. When I walk into this room, it's just so nice. So I think I'm going to try leaving it in the other room, popping it closed like it is now when it's not being used, and then just leaving it up against the cleaning cupboard. It's not really going to be in the road. I did that when Christy was staying over. You won't see it from the hallway. I might try it, see what it goes. I don't think they'll dry as fast because they're not going to be in the sun, but I don't think it's going to make a big difference. I usually leave them overnight anyway, like almost 2 days before I bring them in. Is that right? Yeah, 48 hours, yeah. Yeah. And I think they'll keep this area here, in particular when I'm also photographing for Depop and stuff. It will help there. All right, let's tidy this corner. I wanted another big basket, but I can't remember what for now. Was it just to put things to... I can't remember. I think it was to put all the stuff in it that I put into the other basket. So maybe I'll swap them back, put them back in here and keep my nice little basket, because I just want to pop it in the corner here with some blankets in it. And yeah, I might do that. So yeah, I'll do that. It should all fit in there. Got some stuff to donate, just rubbish. These are boxes that we are keeping for packaging and stuff. So I'll probably just put them back in the cupboard, because again, it's kind of thing will live in there. Kevin's still selling bits and pieces. So yeah, he's selling on Facebook. I haven't tried to sell anything on Facebook. I guess that's out there I could do. taken care of. So Kevin's still got the monitor. Oh, she just went downstairs. They should have taken it with them. He took a box though, so that's okay. So I think I might try and get that ironing done. The things that I know that I'm currently wearing, and then I might try and take through some of the summer things and try them on so I know what I'm doing with them, because there's no point ironing them, I don't think. Maybe for selling, I don't know. People don't say something that I own to sell and something that I haven't worried about, so it'll just depend. But obviously going to try them on and then see where we're at with them. Maybe the more recent things that don't fit perhaps from last summer I might hold on to for a little bit to see exactly what my weight does over time. I'm very determined that to keep this weight off. I've never lost so much weight, and I do not want it back again, just for health reasons as much as anything else, because I still look pretty big, I think, with the way my body is. But I don't even know what I was saying now. I got sidetracked. I'll just do this ironing, and then I can, I don't know, have another cup of tea. Up for lunch. I haven't, let me put the teacup away, but I also gave the sink a good scrub. I can see bits that I could probably still use. I've been using this it's a diamond sponge, and it's got rid of like the tea stains, I guess, and even in that I was able to do that and around there, so it's going really good. It looks a lot better. I can see it anyway. I haven't done the benches yet. Probably do them later on. Just going to do the dogs, finish off the dogs' dinner so it's ready once I pick them up in about an hour or so. I'm going to work my puzzle for a little bit, and that'll be time to go get them. Right, so we're leaving the puzzle today. We're going to go and pick up the puppies now. Kev's come on with me. I've done most of my stuff. Kevin's still working. Oh gosh. Oh my God. Back from our walk, which was quite enjoyable. It's I haven't stopped my walk, but it didn't start on time anyway. And one day this cough will go. It'll make my editing a lot easier. Anyway, Kevin's headed to Bunnings again. I'm not sure what he's picking up. Something. So we had a nice walk. I've hung out some washing. I've got a blanket in the washing at the moment. I'm going to get lunch made. My feet, he was a little bit sore, but I'm going to get our lunch made today. I'm making a, pasta with pumpkin sauce, so it's a bit more filling than I usually make. I think I already explained this as Mum's request. I'm going to get this made for her because I've got vegan cream, so I can actually make it. It's pretty easy, I think, just a little bit more time consuming. So I'm going to get that done. Then I'll see how the time's going. If I've got time to do my cocoa line workout or not. I wanted to do it today, but maybe it's just not going to happen because it's late. So now I'm coming to 1 o'clock, but I also want to have a bath, probably a bath or maybe a shower. I wash my hair. I think I've even shaven my legs, but that doesn't matter. That's not important. I can do that another time. Doesn't matter. Certainly doesn't matter so much in the winter. Yeah, I'm going to get my breakfast out of the fridge so that can start to warm up. So, yeah, let's see how I get along. I spent the morning looking at European cruises because that's what we're planning on doing next year. But I'll talk more about that when we make more plans. Sauce is made. I did a little bit more cream in the end, but that's all made. I haven't made it for a long time. I think it's okay. And I found some bananas, so I ended up making up a batch of banana muffins or banana chocolate muffins for Mum and Dad to take with them or have for dessert here. So that was good. That didn't take very long. I did that while that was cooking because that's just a lot of waiting and stirring and cooking that pumpkin. As you saw, there's a lot. I used to use a big fry pan. I don't have a big fry pan anymore. So I had to make do with that, but that's fine. I managed. All I've got to do is cook the pasta up nearer the time. It says it's best to have it fresh, so I'll time that for 1 o'clock or just after 1. I have cleaned up. There is more mess, of course, but I've cleaned up. I'm just making Kevin and I a cup of tea, and I'm going to have my breakfast. What I haven't shown you, look at this. Hallway clear. Hallway clear, thanks to Kevin. And we haven't seen in this room for a little bit. Well, it's kind of getting there. You were going to take this ladder down.
Yeah.
You're taking that down later?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of... That's a box of rubbish. Why don't you take that down too? Okay, you've got some more things to do.
Without full arms yet.
No. You're getting there.
Getting there very slowly. Does anyone want to see my new toys? There's a toy and there's a toy.
They're both your lasers, are they?
Yeah.
Because of course we can't have one laser. We've got to have two.
Somewhere.
But we only got one 3D printer, haven't we?
At home, yeah.
Of course. My husband has a problem.
Other ones at work.
That basket that you shoved over there, that white basket with the handles, when you empty it, I'll have that back.
Oh, I'm going to empty it.
Okay. Because he's only going to leave that one ladder here. We said we'll put that ladder downstairs, see if he uses it. And if we don't use it, then we can get rid of it, I guess. Well, I've had my brekkie. And I ended up participating in an online survey. It's a Roy Morgan Gallup poll, I think they call it. Never done one before. I don't know. They must pick random phone numbers. I don't know. They rang me twice. It hasn't been a good time. Finally rang. It's a half an hour survey to do. So, oh well, I'd do it. I did it sitting here, so that was all right. But now they've got me now probably. Well, it's quite interesting actually, all the questions they ask. Some of which I don't even know the answer to. But yeah. Don't mind, I've got the time to do that. Obviously some people don't have the time. Okay, well I pulled the muffins out, they're out. I pulled them out before I sat down. I'm going to go, I think, and run my nice bath, have a nice bath. I'm always YouTube in the bath, I think. My book, I might read my book, I'm getting towards the end of it. I'm just not getting, it's a really good book. I think I talked about this book about a week ago, like it's good. It's like an 8-book in a series. It's the last, I don't know if it's the last one. I think it is the last one. But I just fall asleep. I just can't read before I fall asleep so quickly. Once the weather warms up and I can sit outside again, I think I'm going to plan like an hour sitting outside each day and read because I do miss my reading. Kev's back. You saw him earlier. So, yeah, I think I'll have a bath and then I'll see what I want to do. I've still got a few things to put away on the table. So I guess I'll do that and get ready for Mum and Dad coming at 1 o'clock. Yeah, that's probably all I have time to do. I'm not sure what we're doing for dinner tonight. I haven't planned anything. So I don't know what we'll do. We'll work out something. I've got potatoes. I might just cook some potatoes or something. Maybe that will be dinner. I thought I planned the weekend, but then I think, what did I plan? I don't know. I had that nice bath. It's very nice. Got ready. I've put the water on to boil. I think it's nearly done. Throw the pasta in. Mum and Dad should be here any minute. We cleared the table. Just got to, we move it over into the middle of the room so that we can see out a bit better while we eat. So I guess I'll just do that while I'm waiting. Oh, Jesus. You're with me, Coda. She is with Poppy. Go for a little afternoon walk. No, we didn't have corn, so you got vegetable. I did say that. The day is getting on. I'm sitting here with Coda Bear. You can see Keno over there back. Kevin, you might be able to hear some noise in the background. That's Kevin with his laser doing some lasering, I guess. I believe he's got the door shut too, so it's quite loud. I think he did say maybe getting some noise reducing things now that he's got good hearing aids and can actually hear a lot better. I'm unfortunately not feeling great. Feeling really very sore actually. I don't know why. It's a $1 million question, isn't it? Might work out. Well, so we had things to do today, but otherwise I've got my friend Mel coming tomorrow, and I said to her, well, let's just hope my fibro is good, because Mondays don't tend to be a great day. So maybe I'm having Fibro Monday on a Sunday this week, and I'll be all right tomorrow. Oh, yes, I'm very achy and sore, so a bit slow to get going. So I'm getting another cup of tea, I think, and we'll see. And hopefully, I didn't wake up until, I think it's like 5:45. I did actually have a bit of a rough morning time. My cough seems to have developed into, it doesn't hurt or anything. Nothing hurts my chest, but the cough is now sort of coming from my chest, sort of coming from here. But it's like gurgly, crackly cough, if that makes any sense. I don't know if it does or not, but it's certainly changed. Speaking of the cough, it's sort of, I had to show you, well, you can't, I can feel it. I don't know if it's, you can hear it, but I don't really feel it. I can feel the sensation, I guess. It doesn't hurt or anything, but I think that's maybe what's making me feel so fibrosore today, perhaps. As I said, I had a bit of a rough morning from about, I think I woke up at 3. I thought I'm going to try and wait to sleep for another hour. 4 o'clock, 4:30 is sort of my ideal kind of wake up time. But I did go back to sleep, but I kept on waking up when I'd cough. So again, it wasn't a cough that tickled that I needed to sit up for. I'd wake up and, yeah, could sort of cough and feel that in my chest. got a bit of a headache as well. So we'll see. The plan was to get that back veranda done for our friends coming next weekend, because otherwise we've only got Friday to do it. Kevin perhaps maybe to help me during the week at some stage, one of his work days, we might be able to scour out half an hour or so and do it. I'm sure between the two of us it's only going to take half an hour, because it's not a big veranda. But you saw the lovely sunset this morning out there. I did film that, and I thought, oh, I want to have the windows cleaned for them. They need cleaned anyway, so we may as well have it clean. May as well do them when someone's actually going to appreciate them or see through them, use them. I guess they might not appreciate them, but they'll see through them. The ones in here aren't too bad at all. I know a few weeks ago we had that rain on them, and I thought, oh, they're going to get all salty and get bad, but they didn't. So I guess it's when the rain comes from the other direction. It was coming from behind, so it was just the rain. It wasn't sort of coming off the sea, perhaps, or the wind wasn't picking up salt. I don't know. Anyway, they're not bad. So we won't put the effort into cleaning them at the moment. We'll do out the back veranda, hopefully. Yeah, I felt better when I woke up, and I've just sort of been crashing. Anyway, I'll let you know what we get up to. Still not feeling good. You might have heard the door just go. Kevin's taking the doggies on their walk, so that's very nice, and I can conserve that bit of energy. Well, that would probably take a lot of energy today. And I will get up shortly, have a bath, and take some more pain meds in the hope that I can get rid of this fibro pain. And then, so we can do the back veranda. I mean, we've got Friday as a backup, or during the week, I guess. I just wanted to get it done so then we didn't have to worry. I mean, if it's not done, it's not done. But I'd like to get it done. Anyway, I'm just, I was watching videos. I'm now just editing on my own, because again, I don't know, I haven't watched a lot of YouTube lately. I mean, I've been watching a bit in the morning, but I've been getting sidetracked doing other stuff, like our trip and things like that I still haven't told you much about. Got to confirm things with Kevin today, exactly that he's happy for me to proceed with the bookings, and they'll have to try and track down some flights. We know we cannot fly in economy all the way to Europe or Britain or wherever we have to go to. Just not, our bodies with chronic pain would not be capable. It would be a miserable flight, and it would be in pain for days, if not weeks, when we got there. So that is just not an option for us. So we have to be able to, I'd say that far we'd have to go business class to give our bodies a chance. I mean, at least better sleep on the plane. So if we can sleep on the plane and be physically comfortable for the majority of the 24 hours flying time, then we would have a chance of just perhaps having that one bad day and that being hopefully all. So I'm not traveling trouble. We've got lots of points, so we've got lots of points we can use. A duck just flew onto the roof. That's not something you see every day, even here. I haven't seen a duck up the top before. That is funny. Oh, weird. Oh no, did I see ducks one day? I can't remember now. I might have even filmed and photographed ducks for you. It's kind of ringing a bell in my head. Oh gosh. I can't complain. Overall, I have been doing very well, as you guys know. There's some marks on the roof up there. I don't know what they are. Spiders, I'm thinking? I don't know, I have to go and have a closer look. It's like 3 black things in a row. Kind of think. Could be a spider with its flies stuck in them. Oh, I'll investigate later on. Sorry guys. One of those mornings, hopefully not days. I thought I was feeling better. I actually got up, went to the bathroom, and then while I was in there, I noticed the vanity needed clean, so I cleaned the vanity and the toilet while I was in there. But then I started to feel not so great again. But anyway, just made some breakfast for Kevin and myself. He has taken his in to his workshop to do some more lasering. He's actually just cut me a piece of plywood, I think it is, a bigger piece, so that I can do 1,500 piece jigsaw puzzles, because I've got one to do, and there's a few others that I've seen but I haven't bought because I haven't got a good place to do them. So, but apparently I just stick it on top of my current jigsaw board and it should work. I'll give it a go. Anyway, I was just going to say, it's, even though I'm feeling yucky and haven't done anything oh, besides that little bit of cleaning today, get the dishwasher emptied, it's so nice here. I don't see a lot of dogs, but you do actually quite see a lot of dogs and people. Of course, it's not at the moment. 2 little cattle dogs just walked across, and it's still nice. But anyway, it's just so nice that I can sit here and I can see people out enjoying the day and doggies going on their walks, which makes me happy, even when I feel yucky. I just feel so grateful to Kevin that his hard work has led us here. We never thought we would ever, I always would have loved to live by the water, but never ever thought that was something that would happen. And now this is our view. We'll lose our ocean view eventually, but we'll still have the harbour views, which we're not going to ever lose. So I know we're very lucky. Anyway, I better eat this toast before it goes stone cold. Still here sitting on the couch. After my breakfast, I felt an awful lot worse. I just had those 2 bits of toast with some vegan butter and jam. I don't know. I do have reactions to food sometimes, but it wasn't quite the same as something like a weird pain in the back of my neck. Like, what? No, crazy. It wasn't that. My stomach just went, no, thank you. I'm not happy about that meal. And the fibro pain just kicked up another level. I had been going to have a bath, but I just didn't get up to have my bath, so I'll try for one later on. Mainly because Athena requested we do our FaceTime at 1 instead of 2 today, so that's fine for us because obviously I'm not doing much. Kevin's just doing his laser stuff. So we're not having him here all the time though, because I'm so used to him being around. I think it's good for both of us though to have some more time, especially good for Kevin. Hopefully it's finding it a bit stressful, but hopefully it's helping his stress levels overall, even though he just has a lot to learn, and I think he's enjoying it overall. So I'm just finishing editing of last weekend's video at the moment, and yeah, so I've got the FaceTime with the kids in just over half an hour. I've kind of given up on the back veranda for now. If I happen to feel better after our FaceTime with them, I might try and get out. Otherwise, we do have Friday. I think I have already mentioned that, and I've confirmed with Leanne they're coming for like dinner on Friday night, so they'll be here about 6:30 after she finishes work. I think Noel works at home on a Friday, but Leanne's still got work, so they'll come down for then. So that'll be nice. She originally said like 12 o'clock on the Saturday, and I wasn't sure whether she said 12 o'clock. I wasn't sure whether she meant Friday or Saturday. 12 o'clock Friday would probably be a bit early for us, but she said no. She thought that they were only coming Saturday night, and I said no, come for the weekend. But yeah, that'll be perfect time for us. We've still got the day free for anything that needs done, and we'll have our lunch with Mum and Dad, no doubt, as well. And they'll be here till about, I think she said about 4 o'clock on the Sunday. So again, we'll have to push FaceTime next weekend, either later or cancel it. So yeah, I'm going to try and have a bath at some stage, hopefully, but we'll just see. I'm still in my pajamas at the moment. I'm not sure if I get to sort of have a day in pajamas. It's not a nice day in pajamas, though. It's a yucky day in pajamas.